It is finally inventory time. Okay, before we get started, I have a confession to make. I filmed this a really long time ago. So I really like the makeup inventories where people actually lay out all their products and talk about them that way. That way you really see what products you have in your inventory. That way next year or the next time you film an inventory, you can look back on it and see exactly which products you had and which ones like were used up. You can see which ones are like, wow, that's been in my collection a long time. I need to focus on that. I need to use it up. So that's why I really wanted to film it where I laid out all my products and filmed it that way. But let me tell you, it is really hard to film it that way. It takes forever. You wouldn't think that way. I mean, I don't think I have like a super large collection. Most of it fits in my vanity here. I have 2 little drawers, and then I have these 3, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I have, oh, there's 4 little drawers. Like, most of my makeup fits there. I have 1 drawer in my desk over there with some makeup products, but most of my stuff fits right here behind me. And it's a small vanity. I mean, it fits between my bathroom door and my bedroom door. It's really small. So I don't have a large collection, but it took forever to film this. So I actually filmed it between 2 different days. And what kept happening was I would lay out, like, let's say all my foundations, and then like later I'd realize, like later I'd be filming something else, like I'd be filming my primers, and then I'd realize, oh, I forgot a foundation sample. I had forgot to do that, and then I'd have to start over and film the foundations again. So there was a lot of that where I kept filming over and over. It took forever to film it, and I was so frustrated because even while I was talking about it, I kept mixing up the days that I was talking about. Like, I would say, oh, last year in January, like I would just be mixing up the days back and forth. So that's probably all over the place, and that's one of the reasons I didn't put it up right away, is because I wasn't really happy with it. If I had done it now, I would have done it differently, but I'm not going to refilm it. It took way too long to do all that, to get all my stuff together. So I'm just going to put it up the way it is. It's not super nice, but it's a makeup inventory. So yeah, also some of the stuff changed too after Christmas. So the first day I started filming this makeup inventory was December 14th, 2020. And then after Christmas, December 26th, I filmed the rest and I updated it with gifts that I got of makeup. So the numbers did change after Christmas, but that's okay. I appreciate the gifts I got for Christmas. But yeah, let's just get into the makeup inventory. Alright, so this is my foundation collection. So back in January, when I did the last inventory, I had 11 foundations and 4 samples, and now I have 9 foundations and 3 samples. So what I have right now, I have the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin foundation. I did not use that once this year. Also, it's a little bit too dark for me. I have the Smashbox Studio Skin foundation. Did not wear it once this year. It's about here, but it's on its side now. Didn't use it though. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. I actually marked that one recently. It's right there. I have the Your Skin But Better CC Cream. This is like a mini. It's also too dark and it's the lightest shade they have, which is what I don't like about it. It's It Cosmetics. I have a white mixer foundation, which I am working on. It's about right here. Of course, now it's on its side. It's currently mixed with the tinted moisturizer that I'm using right now. I have a sticker on it. I bought it in March 2018. I'm trying to do that now, labeling my makeup so I know how long I've had them. I have the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Matte Foundation. I believe that this is still sealed. Like, yeah, it's sealed completely. And I bought it because I had bought this first, which is clearly not the right shade for me. I don't know what I was thinking the day I bought this. This is in the shade Sand Beige. And this is the glow, and this is the matte. I bought it to mix these because I heard mixing these two formulas together was amazing. But obviously I'm gonna have to use more of that than this. So, I don't know. I haven't yet to use them really. I think I used this once on my face and clearly it was way too dark. This is what I'm working on now. If you watch my project pan, I have been working on it for the last few months. This is an NP set. It says Memory Foundation, but then on the back it says Tinted Moisturizer. So, I don't know. But it was the lightest shade and it's also too dark. I am not at that mark. I have no idea where I'm at on this, but it's pretty light. And if you watch my project pan, I filled most of it into here and I mixed it with this white foundation. So, that is what I've been working on. I have this Cosmetics CC Plus Your Skin But Better. What I love about these is that they have SPF in them. This one too. This is like the glow one, illumination one, and that one's just the regular. Also was the lightest shade and is way too dark. And then the 3 samples. I used the Toffee shade, which was the darkest shade, as a like cream contour in my project pan this year. So now I only have 3 samples left in Warm Sand, Light Beige, and Snow. But yeah. Those are my foundations. Okay, so these are my powder foundations. Last year, well, the beginning of this year, I had one, which was this one, the CoverGirl Simply Powder Foundation. I think I used it once this year. And then I didn't have any samples, and this year I have a sample. This is a Bare Minerals original foundation sample. Yeah, it's one of these where you like rub it on. I'm not sure I like using these, but I'm gonna try it. But yeah, those are my powder foundations. Alright, for concealers, I have one. When I filmed this in January, I had one concealer, this one, and I had 3 samples, but I finished up the samples entirely. So now I just have this. This is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Light Neutral. Okay, for setting powders. Last update I had 3. And now I have 2, so I used one up. I'm pretty happy with just having 2. So one is a loose. This is the one that's currently in my project pan. Not really sure where I am. The line, oh, there's the line. It's on the wrong side. Yeah, I don't like really using a loose powder. Yeah, it looks in the exact same place. I find that it gets everywhere, and I'm not sure it actually does a good job of setting. At least not for me. I'm not sure if I'm using it right. I've tried it with a brush. I've tried it with a blender. Don't really like it. But I'm going to use it since I bought it and I paid for it. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Powder in the shade Classic Ivory. This might be a shade a little bit dark, but it works, and I do like this. Okay, for eye primers, I listed 5 in the last update, and I still have the same 5. I have been working on this one all year, and it's thinning, but I don't know how much, is in here really. I feel like I still have a long way to go. I've used this one a couple times. I love this it's an under eye primer. It is so cooling. So on days when I have to wake up early and I'm having trouble like with my eyes opening and they just don't want to stay open, I put this on and it is the most amazing, refreshing feeling. I'm worried though that because it's getting pretty old, that it's gonna lose that and then I'm not gonna like it. But yeah, I have this came in a set with a whole bunch of other Smashbox things. That's why I have a lot of Smashbox. This is a 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. It looks like I've used it, but I don't, maybe I've used it a couple times, I'm not sure. And then I have the 2 Urban Decay eye primer samples. One's the original and one's in thin. And yeah, that's pretty much the same. Okay, so this is my face primer category. I have 2 full size and 3 samples. In January, I had 3 full size and 2 samples, which is these 2. I used up one. I used up the Benefit Professionals, and then I got this sample in the Sephora birthday gift this year. So I'm pretty happy with it because these won't take that long to use up. Of course, I actually like use up every single inch that I can. Inch is not the right. I use up all of the products in here, and I save it until as long as possible that I can use it. And then I have these 2. One of these I'm thinking about putting in my project pan this year. I'm not sure which one yet, but yeah, that's my face primer category. Okay, so this is my bronzer category. I have the same 4 from the last update. The only difference is I hit pan in one this year. This is the Max Factor, I believe? No, Corn Silk. Super ancient bronzer that I have. The only reason I hit pan on it is because I was using it as an eyeshadow. And then this is the one that I've been working on my project pan right now. It looks used. Don't know about dips or anything like that. And then this one I haven't used at all this year, and I haven't used this one at all. But 4 bronzers is not that bad in my opinion. Okay, this is my highlighter category. I had 7 in the last update, and I have 7 now. I have the 5 from the ColourPop Disney Villains collection. This is the one that's been in my project pan all year. I do feel like it looks a little bit different. Maybe just a little bit different. I don't know. I have way too many highlighters in my opinion. I don't really gravitate towards the highlighter look. I really like this one. This is my favorite of all of them. But yeah, I haven't tried these 3 at all. I tried this one once. I loved the way it looked. And then I've used this one once, although it looks untouched. And I've used this one a lot. This one has quite a dip. It's from a Christmas release from Too Faced. It's the Sweet Indulgence palette. I hate this packaging because it is so bulky and I really want to use it up. It's just so annoying to have to use it because it comes in a tin. And it has eyeshadows on top, and it's a pain in the butt. So I would like to get through these. There's bronzers here, blush here, underneath. But yeah, I would really like to get this category down, but that might take a really, really long time. Maybe one day. Okay, this is my blush category. Last update I had 12. This update I have 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I have 13. So that is up 1. And that's because of the Sephora birthday gift. This is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek. It's basically a blush cream, and you could also use it on the lips. I have not used it yet. It feels very loose, like it's gonna break. This has been in my project pan all year, and it is so close, but definitely not going to finish since we are in the middle of December. But I'm really happy with the progress I made this year, and most of this was because I used it on my eyes. Haven't been wearing it on my cheeks much because of face masks, but I'm really happy with this progress. This is the oldest blush in my collection. It's from a brand called Max Factor, which they don't even sell in the US anymore. So I'm happy that this is moving out soon. The other blushes I have not... Actually, that's not true. I hit pan on this. I use it as an eyeshadow. It is technically a blush because there's eyeshadows under here. But I hit pan on this, so I'm happy. So I used up a lot of this and I hit pan on one. This is from BH Cosmetics. And these are pretty quick to go through. So I think once I finish some of these other ones, that these will take no time at all to go through. Because I think only like 12 uses and I had hit pan. And it was brand new. But yeah, this is my blush category. So I've made progress. Not as much as I would like, but progress nonetheless. Okay, so these are all my cream lipsticks. I had a total of 47 last update, and I still have 47. So it hasn't gone up. That's good. I had quite a bit of these in my project pan this year, but because of face masks. Doesn't really make sense to wear them. I thought I would just wear them on my days off, but today's my day off and I don't have lipstick on, so I'm not even doing that. Which is so sad because they're just sitting here collecting dust. But I have them all in categories. So I have 2 from Smashbox. I have Mary Kay. What is this? Oh, this is Revlon. So I guess this goes over here with the Revlons. Okay, I have Mary Kay. I have Kiko. This was a gift from a friend. It's a dark purple. I love this. This feels so expensive when I wear it. I don't know how much it costs because it was a gift. But I have 2 Rimmel. I love these. These were the Kate Moss collection. This was a birthday gift from Ulta. It's from NARS. I have not used it, and the reason I haven't used it is because when I got it, it looks used. Like, I don't know if you can see that because my lighting is really poor, but it looks used. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but it's untouched. I have from the ColourPop Disney Villains collection. I have them all. My favorite one is this one. This was from Hades. I hate that the packaging always looks like it's gonna rub off, but I love this. This is absolutely my favorite. It's called... Is it just called Hades? That's just... Oh, I hit the camera. It's just called Hades. This is my absolute favorite. I have not worn it once this year. And then I have a couple from Urban Decay. I have this one, which was a gift in the shade...
Actually, I'm
Love Drunk.
using my phone.
Sorry about that. My TV turned on. Okay, so I have that, and then I have a lipstick palette, which is out of frame. Here, I'll move this instead. This was a gift from a friend as well. I have the red shade on the bottom that has pan in my project pan. I was trying to use it up because that red falls out. I expanded the pan a little, but I did not get to use it up, which is so sad. And then I have, I have a large Revlon collection apparently. I don't even know why. This was a gift. Haven't really used it. That was in my project pan last year. I only wore it a few times. This pink is in my project pan this year. I have worn it quite a bit actually, more than I thought I would. The most used is this one that has a huge crack in it. I have these butter ones from Revlon. I have this. Okay, I'm just getting a lot of distractions today. I have 2 from Bite. These are a birthday gift. This is one that's in my project pan right now. I had very little to use up. I had just like a little bit above this plastic. I got it down to the plastic, and because it's on the newer side in my collection, I am digging it out with a brush. And I've got quite a big dip going. So that's hopefully going to be finished soon. This one though has been untouched and it's just collecting dust. I don't know if you could see that. This is also in my project pan. I have worn it a few times. These were from Payless when Payless was around. So they're quite old. I have this lipstick palette, which I have pan in one of them. I don't know if you could see that. And then I have these 2 lip shimmers, it says. Don't really like these that much. These might be decluttered in the future. But for now, they're in my collection, and it's the same as in January, 12 months ago. Okay, this is my lip gloss category. I had 22 in January, and I have the same 22 now. I have way too many lip products. Yeah, there's not much to say about these. None of these are in my project pan this year. These are too glittery for me, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I think these are meant to be more like lip toppers. Maybe for the actual lipsticks that comes with each respective villain. I still have yet to try that, so maybe I'll try that before I write these off completely. These are scented, which is why I bought them, but other than that, I don't think I've even worn them all yet. I know I've worn 1 or 2. And honestly, I'm kind of worried that the scent's going to go bad pretty fast. So, there's that. Okay, I did just real quick want to talk about this. When I did my lip gloss category like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, I don't know when I did it. Okay, when I filmed the lip gloss portion of this video, I said I had 22 lip glosses in January, and I have 22 now. I finished a lip gloss. It was a MAC lip gloss in Pink Poodle in my project pan this year. And I found this one in a purse when I was clearing out some of my purses, and it's rolling away. So I didn't buy any lip glosses, and that is why I still have the same amount of lip glosses, because even though I used one up this year, I found this one. But I didn't purchase it, so that makes me feel somewhat better. Okay, so these are my liquid lipsticks. I had 8 in January, and I still have 8. So no change, to the exact same ones. This one's in my project pan. I did wear it a couple times this year, but not enough to really make a significant impact. I think I wore one of these once this Christmas season, but yeah, these are my liquid lipsticks. Okay, this is my lip balm category. I have a total of 13 full size and 1 sample. Yeah, it's a lot. These I got all last, like Christmas 2019, and they're still sealed in box because I was going through a different lip balm. This one I have used a couple times this year and last. I am working on this one right now. It has like nothing left. Like, ugh. I'm so mad at myself too, because this was originally going to be in my project pan this year. And then I realized I rolled it up like a day before I filmed the intro that it had like nothing left. Like it had just a little bit more than this. I have been using it since I filmed it. And I was like so mad because I had put this, I had been working on it forever, and I thought it still had so much to go that I put it back away. I could have finished this a long time ago, but of course, when doing this, I've noticed that there's a lot of products in my collection that I've used most of the way up and then decided I don't want to use it anymore, which is ridiculous. This is why I have so many things in my collection, and it makes me so mad. I used this one for most of 2020. When I could have been using this one, and it could have been gone already. This is the one that I used mostly for 2020. Yeah, this one is currently in my project pan. Once I finish this one, I will focus on this one. I have used a sample of this sub before, was not totally impressed with it, but I do think it'll be quick to go through, so hopefully I get at least these two and this one out by next year. And then maybe I can open these. I think what I'm going to do is open these. Like, there's no reason why they need to stay sealed, because they take up a lot of space in my cabinet. I have way too much stuff. But yeah, this is my lip balm category. Okay, so for lipstick samples, I had talked about in January I had 8. So that's these 8. 5 Kat Von D and 3 from Grande Lips. This year, when I got my free birthday gift from Sephora, they also gave me these free samples of the... What is this? Giorgio Armani what is it? Intense Velvet Color? So I have a total of 11, right? 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I have a total of 11 lipstick samples now. So that increased without spending any money on makeup. Okay, so this is my eyeliner category. I had 5 in January. 5 liquid eyeliners in January, and I still have 5. And I had 9 gel eyeliners in January, and I still have the exact same 9. I have had this one in my project pan. This year I did use it a couple times, but not enough to really make a difference. I do think I'm going to put a liquid one this time. I'm probably going to do this one. You know, I always get it to work on my hand great, but on my eye, I don't know. I'm worried that it's drying out, so I'm probably going to be using that one up, or working on that one. But yeah, my eyeliner category has stayed the same, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so for my setting spray category, I had 3 in January. I had the Smashbox priming water, but I used that one up. I am currently working on this one. I left the I took the cap off so I know which one I'm working on, because I'm pretty sure multiple times I have put these together and then forgot which one I'm using, which I'm never going to get anything done that way, so I took the cap off. You didn't need to know that. But this is the setting spray that I'm working on now. I mean, it's okay. I love the spray of it, but I don't think I want to do aerosol anymore, so I'm going to look for something else after this. But at least this category has gone down. Okay, this is my mascara category. I had 5 in January, and I still... 1, 2, 3, 4... I still have 5. I did use up one. I use mascaras for way longer than I should. Way past the expiration date. Only these two, though, are the same ones from the category. I got this. Sorry. Let me start over. These 3 were the same in the last inventory. This one I got as part of the free birthday gift this year, and this one, it's this side is for brow and this side's for lash. It's a clear mascara. I still used it for brow either way, and this is actually not the same one. It's the same product, but I used the last one up and I bought a new one, so that's why this one's like it's untouched. I used the brow side first. So I'm actually happy. So even though it's the same number, they're actually different because I went through this one. I used up another one. This one was new. It was free in the birthday gift. And I'm working on this one right now. So I'm happy with that. Okay, for eyebrow products, I had all these same products. I did have a wax pencil from e.l.f., but I used that up and I did not repurchase. I just repurchased this instead. So these are the same products. I have not used these. I'm not a big eyebrow filler. I have normally very thick eyebrows, so I haven't tried. Also, I don't think I am not talented enough to make it look natural. So, or maybe that's just because these don't match my color exactly. But I love this clear gel to keep my eyebrows in place because my eyebrow hairs are very long. So I do love this and I keep repurchasing, and it's super cheap. Okay, for glitters, I had 4 in January and I have the same 4 now. This one has been in my project pan and you can hopefully see that it's pretty empty, but it's not because I actually used it up. It's because if you watch my project pan, I dug it out of there and it is now in here. There's not that much left. But yeah, it takes a long time to go through this. Like, these little packs of 25 were worth the money, except for that they're drying out. I have to keep adding contact solution to this to keep it wet. That's the downside to these, and I don't think I would repurchase them. Okay, this is my cream eyeshadow category. I had 5 in January, and I still have 5. These are just cheap things that my mom had from Ross that she gave me. I didn't use them once this year. I hate these lids. They do not stay on. These are probably something I'm going to declutter. I have not given them the time of day though. I tried it once when I really first started wearing makeup and it creased all over the place. I don't know if that was from lack of talent, like not setting it properly, or if these things just actually suck. But for right now, they're still in my collection, so I'm still counting them. And yeah, it's the same. Okay, this is my glitter glue category. I have 2 glitter glue samples. They're both the exact same. It's from Too Faced. This I got from an actual Too Faced order, and this I got from Sephora. I have actually used this quite a bit. There was quite a lot in here. It is drying out now, but I use it with glitter glues this year, and I actually do like it. Okay, for lip liners, I had 1 in January, and I still have the same one. It's the L'Oreal Color Rich in Rose. Is that what it says? Forever Rose. I love this lip liner. I'm okay with having just one. There is one specific lipstick that I use it with. I have a new lipstick that if I don't wear this with it, it just kind of looks like my lips are dead. But with this, it adds a really nice color to it, and I'm not in a hurry to get rid of it. I'm happy with just one. Okay, for eyeshadow base, I had one in January. I keep wanting to say last year. I had one in January, and I still have one. It's the exact same one. I did use it a couple times. Oh. Yeah, it looks gross in there because I always use this. It's a white base to like make colors on top of it look brighter. Don't know if I like this. I feel like it creases. But yeah, I still have it. working on it very, very slowly. Okay, I did want to talk about this. I had this in January, but for some reason it was not included, and I realized that after. It's a sample of the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I have not used it once, but I've had it for way too long and I need to think about using it soon. Okay, so now we're on to the eyeshadow palettes. This is going to be the hardest to film because I have a lot. So, in January I had a total of 209 eyeshadow pans. That means like individually 200 pans of eyeshadow. I have a total of 209 pans of eyeshadow and a total of 26 palettes. Now, when I say 26 palettes, I include like little single palettes because I'm trying to get rid of those, so I count them as palettes. I'm just going to go through these as quickly as I possibly can. Okay, so you can see it now. So this is the Too Faced Sweet Indulgence palette. It was a Christmas release from, I want to say 2015, so it's quite old. But I do have 2 pans in this. If you watch my 2 pans in every palette, I'm working on trying to hit 2 pans. So this palette is technically officially done, but since it's one of the older ones, I am still using it. I hit pan on this last year, and I hit pan on the Black Sugar this year. Okay, I'm not going to go in any particular order, I'm going to try to rush through these. Okay, I have a Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. I have been working on this shade in my project pan for the last 2 months. It still looks brand new. I have the Muerte palette from Melt Cosmetics. Oh gosh, I forgot that these have mirrors in them. I've been working on Pantone for the last few months. It does have a dip. It has a straight line dip because it's I'm using an eyeliner brush with it, but I am loving this palette so far. I have the Urban Decay Naked palette. This is going to be my pan in every palette project. This 2021, I'm scared of. I'm really scared to start it, but I'm going to do it because this is the oldest palette in my collection. I did hit pan in 2 eyeshadows this year. I hit pan in this and I hit pan in Creep. I have the Urban Decay Electric palette. I did hit pan in Chaos this year, and I have been working on Revolt in my project pan. I did use it a few times, but not enough to really get close. Let's see, I have the Subculture palette. I do keep these in the box because it is velvet. I did hit pan in 2 eyeshadows. I hit pan in, let's see, I hit pan in Cube, and I hit pan in Rowdy. I have the Anastasia Prism palette. I don't think I used it once this year, but I do love this palette. I think it's beautiful. I have the ColourPop Villains. Like I said, I count these as a palette. I did use this a few times. It's called Not Today. It's a jelly shadow. This is my Z palette. I have one single eyeshadow. It was a free sample from Sephora. Natasha Denona single eyeshadow in Moonstone. I have the ColourPop Take Me Home palette. I hit pan in Bitter Better this year. I have Just My Luck from ColourPop. I have the NYX Ultimate Brights eyeshadow palette. I hit pan in this yellow this year. This is a ColourPop. When I bought it, it was called the Spicy Miami palette. But really it's just a whole bunch of singles in a magnetic palette. I did hit pan in this pressed glitter. I think it was called Hungry Ghost. I have the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. I did hit pan in this orange shade. I have the Magic Mini, oh gosh, by Juvia's Place. I don't think I used this once, but it is beautiful. I have Big H Cosmetics Smoky Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette. I already have pan in 1. It's this purplish shade. This is BH Cosmetics Blushed Neutrals 26 color eyeshadows. And it has 5 blushes in here. I do have pan in 2. I have pan in this brown. This was from last year. And I have pan in this blush. I did hit pan this year. I use it as an eyeshadow though, even though it is a blush. I have a Morphe palette. This is the 3502. I bought it in December 2008. I'm making a habit now of labeling when I buy it. Actually, I didn't even buy this. This was a gift from my godmother. Let's see. It looks like this. Oh, doesn't it just look beautiful? But big palettes, man. It's hard to reach for these. I have this e.l.f. Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. Let's see, I have 2 of these singles from Nature's Element. This is the one that I have been working on. It had pan in it already, but I managed to hit side pan. I only use it as a brow bone highlight, so I didn't get very far, but I'm happy that it at least looks different from when I started this year. Okay, I have some quads here. This is the Maybelline quad. Well, these all are Maybelline quads. I already had pan in these 2, this shade and this shade. I did hit pan in this blue this year, and I did not touch this one. I have this icing quad. I already had pan in this white shade. Okay, I have the Honey palette from ColourPop. I did hit pan this year in Palooza. It is a pressed glitter. And lastly, I have Blue Moon. That is beautiful. My favorite color is blue, but even though it doesn't look used, I do love this palette. So yeah, those are all my eyeshadow palettes. I started 2020 with only 5 pans of eyeshadow, and now I have a total of 19 eyeshadow pans. Alright, so that means I hit a total of 14 eyeshadows this year. I'm super happy with that. For me, that's a lot. Today is December 26th. These are gifts that I got for Christmas, so my numbers have gone up, and I decided that this time I am going to include them because I did film, like I filmed lipstick today. Well, part of lipstick. I filmed liquid lipsticks today. So my blush collection. So I had 13 blushes when I filmed it like 2 weeks ago. And now I got this blush trio. So now I have, 16 blushes. Okay, so for cream lipsticks, I got 2 more. So instead of 47, I now have 49. For liquid lipsticks, I had 8 and I got 1 more. So that makes 9. For palettes, I had 26 and I got gifted this from a coworker. So I now have 27 eyeshadow palettes. I'm super grateful for receiving these gifts. It does mean I have more in my collection, but I'm super happy about it. I'm super excited because I've been on a no-buy all year long, and I got new makeup without actually buying makeup. So I'm super happy about that, but it does mean my collection does go up. Okay, so that was my makeup inventory. I'm sorry for the awkwardness and the confusion. I filmed it a long time ago, and I'm gonna try to get videos up quicker because I have quite a bit of videos where I film them and they're just sitting on my computer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys like and leave a comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.